This is Red Wizard 52, and this is a relaxing let's play of Rimworld. Biotech. Actually, it's all the DLC up to Biotech. And this is episode 14, and I'll quickly summarize. We are following Lucius, the Lucius Voltor, the leader of Voltorism, a religion based upon himself. He's turning himself into a synthetic god. I basically want to just make this the greatest pawn of all time. He's currently a 70-year-old man. He was 71, but he used this biosculpting pod to de-age himself. But the goal is to turn him into the greatest pawn possible, completely replace every element that we can with cybernetic implants and all sorts of things. So we'll see. I basically want to turn him into a god. That's the idea. Kind of like in Warhammer 40k, the Emperor of Man, transcends humanity. I want Lucius to do that. We're founding a religion here. So, I'm not sure what... we're at that point in Rimworld where you need to start making priorities. Just kind of, there's so many different things that you can be doing. I think I need to concentrate on security. Now that we have 5 people in our colony, I think the raids are going to become more and more difficult. And I don't have a lot of fighting power. I have Lucius, who has pretty good melee, 8 melee, but all he has is this Iqua. So he's going to have to run up and stab people with this like pre-modern weapon. Nelson is a good shooter. 13's great, and he has a charge rifle, which it's pretty good. It's a normal charge rifle, but he's basically our most powerful attacker. But he's only going to get off a couple of shots before people run up to him. McNeil, she utter beginner, and she has melee of 4. I think shooting is much more forgiving as a crappy shooter than a melee person. If you're a bad melee person, you run up into a fight with a club or something, you'll quickly get downed. So I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, she has passion for a melee, so maybe we'll train her in melee. Wayne Rosh, not good at either. And then Lynx, really good at 11. So we need to get Lynx a nice gun. She has a revolver, a poor revolver. So this is like ancient technology in this world. So basically we have Lynx and Nelson who would be defending us if we get a raid. And I still think the raid is going to come. So let's see. If it comes this side, I'm going to zoom out. If they come from this edge of the map and attack us here, then we have this one wall. We'll be able to just, I don't know. I don't think they're going to have the best chance coming in. But I need to set up some security here. I don't know, maybe a gun or two. They attack us this way, which is where they've usually been coming in. Our raids are only like 2 people. They're going to come through here, and they have to deal with our 3 turrets, and they have to deal with our... we have 2 traps. I guess one of the traps got set off, but I don't remember it getting set off. I thought once you set these off, you can reset them. But so we have some security on this end. I'm going to concentrate security on this side, and I kind of want to seal this off somehow. It just seems like a waste of... I don't know. Well, I'm going to concentrate... This might be a mistake, but I'm going to concentrate on security on this side rather than on this side. Another thing I want to do is I want to build another one of these neural superchargers. We have enough metal, I think. We have all sorts of metal, 387, and we have a good amount of components. So why not build another one of those? I'm just noticing that Wanroish has a sleeping spot instead of a room. So let's just give him... I know this is supposed to be our prison cell, but let's give this to Wayne Rosh. Actually, let's make this for colonists. Let's reinstall this here. Is it cold out? 64, so we probably don't need these coolers anymore. I built those for a heat wave. And then we will build one of those sleep accelerators for Wayne Rosh. He's a Voltorian, so he's going to be able to appreciate these sleep accelerators. They're basically... it's a device that accelerates your circadian rhythms, whatever the heck that means. I guess it causes hormonal changes, the release of melatonin, the uptake of melatonin. It messes with your hormones. So I guess if you're not a transhumanist, you might find that strange. You know, maybe there's side effects that maybe you get a headache or something. But if you're a transhumanist, you're perfectly okay with headaches for the sake of more efficient sleep. And yeah, sleep accelerator, right there for Wayne Rosh. And then I'm going to delete this, and we're going to build another neural supercharger. I don't like how they're spread out like this. I want to have them in the same area, but right now we're just, you know. I really wish there was a way that I could toggle these off, because they're taking up a lot of power. Can I do that? Let me see if somebody clicks it. Okay, so I toggle that off. But what I find annoying is there's this thing that you can build. I did try to do this in another episode. I don't know if you saw. It says a component switches power on and off. But I'm not sure how to... Okay, so let's see here. Can I reconnect this? Let's see. I don't know if you can see, there's a line. So that's like cords connecting it to the power. We need to connect it to one location that we can, you know, toggle. Like this power switch needs to be where all the guns are connecting. And because I have so much power conduits, it's beyond me. I don't know how to do this. It's like geometry. So here, I'll do that. Maybe we'll figure something out. If I somehow can get the guns connected to this thing, I'm going to uninstall. Because I want to be able to have the guns such that I can turn them on and off. Because you don't need them sucking up this electricity for no reason. That's burning wood. That's taking some of our, you know, solar panel. Oh, you know what? We need another battery. Poor Sinbad. I want to get rid of these things. These skeletons. That's really frustrating. These desiccated corpses that they stored because of a mistake on my part. I'm going to cancel this. But I'm not really sure how to do that. I think I might eventually have to build an incinerator. I might build an incinerator soon, but I don't want to waste the components in the steel. Okay, so let's uninstall this one. So he uninstalled a gun. I need to keep an eye on that, and we're going to reinstall it. But I'm going to try to install it in such a way that it connects to this this switch. So, all right. So there's the switch, right? Designate toggle power. So if he toggles this switch, it should turn off this gun. But why didn't it turn it off? It says that's not connected to power. That doesn't make any sense. This switch should be connected with power. Do you see this? I don't get it. Let's build a thing there. Somebody just used the neural supercharger. By the way, we're also waiting for McNeil to get to level 6 intelligence. And she should get to level 6 intelligence soon because she's using these neural... Did she just use a neural supercharger? Let's see. No, she did not. Oh, somebody just got insulted. I don't know if you saw. I think it was Wayne Rosh. Did he just get insulted? Wayne Rosh insulted Lucius's friends. Your friends suck. I gotta go clean outside. Okay, so I don't know what's going on. It says not connected to power. So I'm going to deconstruct it. I have no idea. I guess I'll have to look that up online and see how to get the switch to work. Because I've seen people playing where they like attach all their guns to a switch and then they can toggle it and then it turns all their guns off. So we're just gonna have to deal with it, you know. Ignorance costs money sometimes. Ignorance costs sometimes, and I'm very ignorant. I want to get this Sinbad's body moved. So this is a dead rat. How do I get it moved? First I'm going to allow it. Because I want to build a battery. I can just quit messing around. I can just build a battery here. If I build a battery, maybe they'll move it. Yeah. There we go. They'll move the corpse. I think we're doing good on power. 1100 here when the water's flowing. 1700 I think when there's a lot of sun out. And then if this is, you know, has a lot of fuel in it, which it does, it has 50 pieces of wood, it will output 1000. So we're generating enough electricity right now. So just gonna watch this battery. They're having an intense conversation. What did they say? They talked quietly about anarchy. Waynewash and Lucius are talking about anarchy quietly. So I'm going to install this gun again. Maybe we can. This is an opportunity to install them in better locations. Here, then we'll install this gun. So there's 2 spots between them. Okay. And I could build. There's these things, barricades. Where are they at? Security. Barricade. I could make some marble barricades. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. What do barricades even do? Let's see. You can walk over them. It says, a waist-high barrier for use as cover from incoming shots. Barricades are ugly, but provide better cover than other low objects. Barricades will block certain kinds of animal the same way fences do. So yeah, let's get some barricades put up. We'll just do that. We can afford 50. And maybe it'll stop if we have like a you know, an animal, like a blood, what is it called, a man-eater animal. Then like a man-eater rat, they won't be able to get to us. We've been getting some raccoons in that way. I'm gonna buy a gun the first chance I get for Lynx. What's Lynx doing? What's your plant cut? So how are we doing on food? We need to keep an eye on food. I'm a little concerned about food, to be honest. Next thing I'm going to research is pemmican, because it allows you to make meat objects that don't decay. So one of the problems with our nutrient paste dispenser is that, you know, we can store our meat in this freezer just fine, right? But the moment we put it on our hopper, it's out in the room temperature and it starts to decay. So we need to figure out a way of putting meat in the hopper and it's not going to decay. And one of the ways I think you could do that is through you know, can you store kibble in the hopper? Can you put like dog food in the hopper? Milk? Okay, how about meat? So you can put meat in there, but it doesn't seem like you can put kibble in there. Insect meat? Put vegetarian. Yeah, no, so I thought we could make, well, actually, it doesn't say you can put kibble in there. Well, I'm sorry. So there's this stuff. I need to stop jumping all over the place. Focus, Jason. So pemmican, which we haven't researched yet. It is a tribal preserved mixture of meat and plant matter. It takes a long time for it to go bad. It doesn't have to be stored in a freezer. I think it would basically be a good way of utilizing meat. Yeah, because we could do some hunting, but right now, like I said, we're not set up to use a nutrient paste dispenser and meat. All of our meat tends to rot away. And now that we have 5 people, and they're using these neural, I think these neural superchargers make you hungry as well. Yeah, they consume more food, and these sleep accelerators make you consume more food too. So we're going to run out of food very quickly if these hungry transhumanists, you know, We have donkeys we could kill. Maybe we should, it's currently, what's the... It's, September. We could get some more rice in the ground. So, zone. Growing zone. Yeah, let's get some more rice in the ground. We'll have a growing zone here. And a growing zone here. And we'll do rice. We have a designated plant person, so... Yeah. Where's rice? I can't find it. Rice. So hopefully that's going to be fine. Our plant person is Wayne Rosh, I believe. Let's see, bio... Plants 11, yeah. So make sure he's doing that. Grow, plant. I mean, I want to put handling down. And we'll put McNeil up on handling because he needs to concentrate on growing. I don't. He needs to do art, and he needs to concentrate specifically on plants. So when Rain Rush is not, oh, this isn't connected to his sleep accelerator. Is not connected to the power yet. Poor Wayne Rush. We'll do that. Probably not the most elegant way of. That is not the most elegant way of doing that, because we're going to be carving into the mountain here, and I don't want to do that. So we're going to just do... No, you can't. You have to do it that way. Dang it. There we go. Better. It'll be exposed. It'll be ugly, but this is a pretty room, so we're going to be okay. I'm going to speed up. So Lucius and McNeil and Nelson are having a great time with their sleep accelerators, but Wayne Rush is not hooked up to the power yet. So we need to get these things built. I'll feel a little bit better once we get those built. Are you level 5 yet on intelligence? Let's see, no. Almost. She's going to hit level 5 today. So we're waiting for her to get to 6 so she can become our... forget what it's called, our moral guide. She's going to basically become the high priest of Voltourism. High priestess, I should say, because McNeil's female. Okay. What are you doing? Doing some planting? Wonderful. I'm a little concerned about these animals. 2.7 is their consumption, and there's only 1.8 in this area. So we need to get them some more space. What can we do? I could... Okay, first off, let's chop some wood. There. I really don't like the way this pin looks, but I guess I can do this. I'll make a pin and I'll like try to open it up to this area. So we'll say structure, fence. Do a fence here. Fence here. Can this be deconstructed? Deconstruct this engine block. You'll see what I'm doing. It's going to be awesome. It'll open this pin up much larger. It'll be great. We're still worrying about security. I know it's a priority, but those barricades. Okay, wait. So we need to do this. Huh? Look, Duchess Laurel has given birth, so we're building this pin larger just in time to feed them. So we'll then do wooden fence. Yeah, here. Oh no, that's not going to work. Those graves are in the way. Wooden fence. Here. Here. Once I get that built, then I'll deconstruct this piece, and then all of this will be available for them to eat. And hopefully that's enough for our yak. Because we're getting some milk from them, as you can see. The milk doesn't last long, but why isn't this powered? That's weird. It should be powered. The sleep accelerator should be powered. Are we not producing enough electricity to power it? It says current power use low. Oh, I see why. This power conduit's not even connected to the power system. That's why. We keep promising Wayne Rush that we're going to get his sleep accelerator working, and, you know, we're not. Lucius tried to convert Nelson to his ideologian. Oh. Nelson's going to be pissed. He keeps telling Nelson, Lucius keeps telling him, you just don't understand. I am great. You just got to believe it. Oh, this guy is an impid. An impid, they are, they spew fire. They do all sorts of craziness. They're basically like little devils. They, well, you can see all of this. Fire spew, weak immunity, slow wound healing, very fast runner, unhappy, they're angry, cold weakness, deep red skin. He's really good at melee. He's jealous, great memory. It's our enemy, the perfect vine. I'm sorry, no. The enemy is the faction of Sach, a vicious tribe of yellow-skinned, fire-spewing impids. They had red skin. I'm sorry, guy. I'm just going to ignore you. You're our enemy. I'm not saving you. The problem is now your corpse is going to be out there, and if my people come near it, then they'll be sad. So we need to finish this thing so I can... Is Nelson going to finish this? Okay. So once he finishes this fence, then I'm going to do this. Deconstruct. Watch. I can't wait. Here it's going to be... Oh, bam. So this pin... There you go. That is a good pin. Nutrition growth, 5.08. Nutrition consumption, 3.04. Consumption, I misspoke. So we're doing good. So our yaks, little Lucius, Duchess Laurel, Sir Robert. Where's all of our yaks? Okay, so yak calf 1, goddess. I don't remember naming this goddess, but sounds like a name. So we have a yak calf 1. Let's rename this yak. What should we call it? Let's call it we have little Lucius, so we'll call this little Nelson. Why not? Okay, look at him running over to eat the food. Yeah, that's going to be a good source of food. I mean, we're running low on food. I mean, look at this. We only have... Yeah, we need to... Hopefully this stuff comes in soon. We may have to do some hunting. A temporary... This guy... This cougar. I was looking... Wilderness. We do have... This... What had happened? We do have a cougar on the map. They can really cause you to have a bad day. One of your guys go out there, just trying to do some hunting, take out these donkeys, for example, and this cougar takes them out. I've seen a cougar bite somebody's head off in this game. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it can happen. You know, because they have like what happens is they'll go out hunting. Let's say Wayne Ross is hunting this donkey. The cougar will hunt them, and then they'll start attacking. It'll look real silly, and the cougar will be attacking. It'll be like a little red cloud of a fight, and then your person will go down dead with no head. Then you click on the corpse, and it says their head has been bitten off. So I really don't want this cougar to bite off any of my colonists' head. So there's a long way of saying I really want to hunt these juicy donkeys, but this guy scares me, and I don't feel confident enough to send Nelson out by himself, because if he doesn't take out the cougar in the first couple of hits, then it's going to attack him. So we need to find some food. We need to get some food ASAP. People are going to start starving. I guess we can do this. Yeah, let's harvest some berries. Yeah. Harvest some ambrosia. Some berries. I just ignored the berries. I'm not sure why, but they do add up. You know? I mean, we're just trying to feed ourselves until our crops come in. Right? McNeil, how you doing on your intelligence? 5. She has 2,000 of 6,000. She's not our best researcher, by the way. She's just not. For some reason, we're having power problems. Serious power problems. I don't know why. There's certain things that are not being powered, like Nelson Sleep Accelerator. Does that mean that we just don't have enough power? You know what? I've never connected this freaking thing to... Man. If you see silly stuff like that, I'm not really sure who's all watching this, but if you see like me doing something silly like building a solar panel and not connecting it to my power grid, let me know in the comments. I don't know how much power have I wasted? It's ridiculous. Lucius, get up here and work on this. Not assigned to constructing. Why aren't you assigned to constructing? Lucius loves constructing. I probably took him off because I want him to research, but then I've given research to McNeil because I want her to focus on you know, I just thought of something. I'm going to make sure they're getting enough recreation. There you go. Giving everybody 2 hours of recreation a day. Yeah, these berries, they're worth... I don't know how many points of nutrition each meal takes. I think it's 10. When somebody grabs a meal, I need to click on their meal and see how many nutrition points it takes. Because then we can determine... so these create NutriPaste meals. I'm just going to wait until somebody eats something. So somebody eat, grab a meal. Eventually they'll get... Okay, wait. Let's click on this. So... Nutrient paste meal. Nutrition is 0.9. Right? 0.9. These berries are 0.05. So you will need, let me do math. So 10 of these will be 0.5. 20 will be 1 point of nutrition. So you need about 18 berries to make a nutrient paste meal. I'm thinking that's the case. So I'm going to watch the numbers if somebody goes up to the nutrient paste dispenser. I'm not really sure if there's other variables that I'm not familiar with, but I'm going to watch this. It says 60, 30, and 45. Let's see what happens. Okay. 60, 30, and 45. 60, 30, and 40. That's weird. Did he just add some berries to it? Because it seems like there are more berries now. So there'd be 9 more here, but then you lost 6, so you basically got 5 more. I don't know. I'm going to try one more time. Okay. This is really weirding me out. These numbers are going up. Maybe because they're adding berries to it. Wayne Rosh. Oh my gosh. He's smoking a blunt. I didn't realize that. Disallow. You can't smoke those. Those are for selling, man. Gosh. See, when he joins, it's set to social drugs. If there's drugs sitting around, they will, help themselves. You know what? I like that idea. Never mind. Wayne Rosh, you're all right. I mean, he's a big Wookiee guy. You know, He seems like the kind of guy who would toke up. So I'm going to let him, you know, I'm going to create something. It's going to be called assign drug policies. We're going to do a new policy. We're going to call it when Royce, I keep saying Wayne Rosh, when Royce's stash, and I'm going to, what's this? Allow him to use smoke leaf for recreation, right? But that's it. Nothing else. He can't use psych IT or flakes cocaine. What's this? Not scheduled. So that's the policy. So I'm going to go to Wayne Rosh and I'm going to say Wayne Rosh, Wayne Royce's stash. Okay, so Wayne Royce can smoke some pot if he wants to for recreation. He's out there in the fields all day. He's doing the hard labor. He's keeping us fed. You know, he deserves it. If he likes it, he's going to get it. How are you doing in your intellectual here at McNeil? Are you ready to become the... I want to see what it's actually called. It's called the Harmonex Sage, the Moral Guide. And this opens us up... Well, here, I'll read the description. A moral spiritual leader who heads rituals and personally counsels believers. Basically, they get this ability, as you look at abilities, convert, counsel, reassure, conversion ritual, preach health. The conversion ritual is really useful. What it does is it allows you to really start to move your colony to ideological homogeneity, which is good, and I want that. Lucius will not tolerate ideological diversity. My truth is so obvious, yet many people around me are so deluded. It's horrible. He gets -4 mood penalty for diverse thoughts. Nelson, who is of the hominid philosophy, which is he's a transhumanist, so he's similar in ideology, but he just doesn't believe that Voltor is the one. So we're going to get him converted once we get McNeil smart enough to do the conversion rituals. You know what we should do? We need to turn this into a prison. So we need a bed here. And we need a door. We'll do a marble door. And this will be a prison. For prisoners. All right. Just waiting for McNeil to get smart. She should be getting smart quickly because she's using this neural supercharger. Yeah, look at that. Look at that go. She's learning at plus 25%. I still want to worry about security. I don't want to keep building a bunch of guns because these guns, they're actually not that powerful. They take care of like small raids. They are useful if you have like some man-eater animals coming, but if you have big like raids, with other factions, they take these out pretty quickly, and so you lose a lot because you don't get all of your components back. Like when you build these, they how many components do they cost? 3 components each. So you get like 1 component back if you're lucky when they explode. So, in this early stage of the game, components are rare and difficult to find. So, I wish people would eat some ambrosia. Are they allowed to eat ambrosia? I guess I said no drugs, right? So we'll go to people like Nelson. We're going to do a new policy. We're just going to call it ambrosia. Okay. And we're going to allow people to no. I'm turning it on when I should be turning it off. I want these people, anybody who wants to eat some ambrosia when they want to, because ambrosia, it's like this happy fruit. It's not really addictive. It makes you feel good. So, I mean, she's a teetotaler. I guess she won't even. We'll see. Oh, okay. Teetotaler. She just won't even eat the ambrosia. So Voltor has his psychite tea. Actually, there is no psychite tea in the colony right now, so we'll set it to ambrosia. So everybody's eating ambrosia when they want it, except for Wanrosh, who is smoking some blunts whenever he gets bored. Ambrosia sprout. Where is this? Awesome. Right on our farm. It's not ready yet. We'll just leave it there. Okay. Got some rice coming in, so we did not starve through September. It's December-y. I think everybody's fine. I think nobody's cold. Let me make sure. Slept in the cold. Oh, it is getting cold. It's 66 inside. We do have a problem with heat. Tell you what I'm going to do. Let's see. I'm going to do a vent here, an event here, an event. Well, that's too many vents. But so these are vented, and we're going to build a heater right just in the center of the room. And hopefully that keeps McNeil and Wanrosh warm. So I don't know what this temperature's set at, but it sets at a 70. Yeah, so room temperature basically. So it should heat up their rooms. Right, this heater. But poor Nelson is cold. So yeah, I guess we'll do another vent here. And we'll just do a heater in here. Yeah. So then right now it's what? 64 in Nelson's room? And we got to take this cooler down. I don't know why I have a cooler in McNeil's room. Okay, so we have a heater. When we put this in, then you know, Nelson will be warm. How's McNeil? Are you 6 yet? In intelligence? Almost. Maybe a couple more days. I really want Wanrosh to concentrate on plant work, so put him down to 2 on hunt. So grow and plant, those are his main things. So he needs to get working on that. These things are gonna, you know. Neil's studying away. I like to imagine, even though she's working on this multi-analyzer, she's studying the, you know, writings of Lucius. Lucius has written several books about transhumanism, and she's just reading his books and kind of immersing herself in the religion, in his transhumanist teachings. And he's like, yes, study my works. Here, I'll give him a research command. I should have had him closer to McNeil in order to do, because I don't think it affected her. But yeah, she's over here studying. Oh, she's about to get to 5,600. She's studying his writings, and she's becoming like more wise in the ways of Voltarism, so that she can inherit the title of you know, whatever. Any second, it's gonna happen. You're here to witness this. And once she gets to 6, then we're going to stop her from researching. Because then Lucius will take over. Alright, she's 6. Intellectual 6, so stop. So, real quick. McNeil. Research turned off. Lucius. Research turned on. I'm going to turn art down, construct down. You need to just focus on research, Lucius. So what can you actually do now, McNeil? Clearly, you're going to warden because you're really good at social. You're going to handle because you're good with animals. I don't want you hunting. You can haul if it, you know, number 2 haul. Number 2 clean if there's no, you know, but really you're going to be working on social stuff. And hauling. Everybody should be patient one. If they're hurt, they need to go to bed. So that's cool, right? So McNeil is now done researching. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock at night. So we won't turn her into the Harmonex Sage yet. Tomorrow is the day that she becomes the Harmonex Sage. This is our prison. How can we make it a worse place? You want your prisons to be really crappy, so people. I do remember reading that, like, if your prisons are crappy, then you can, like, lower your prisoners' resistance to join faster. You can convert them easier. Basically, like, you throw them in a hole and, like, give them a piece of bread every now and again, and eventually they start seeing your way of the world. Yeah. Nobody has built this yet. Tomorrow we need to get up and build that. Actually, Nelson, first things first. Oh, we're missing steel. That's why. So let's mine some steel here. Mine some steel here. So, by the way, I'm aware of the security problem. I know some veteran Rimworld players are watching this and they're like, man, you're just flirting with disaster. Because with 5 people, I think you can probably get a raid. At this difficulty level, you could probably get a raid of 5 people with guns. And then how am I going to handle 5 space pirates coming here with guns? This party would just end very quickly. So I need to start thinking about that. I mean, I don't really know what else to do. I can't make guns yet. Maybe I should concentrate on getting guns, or you know what I could concentrate on? Generating some more money to inspired trading by Wenrosh. We could have him. Are there any animals on the map that we want? We could get a muffalo. Is the cougar still on the map? Of course it is. But where is it? It's way over here. Do we just have one cougar? We just have one cougar. So I think he should tame this muffalo. Or bison. We could tame a bison. Do they have a will they, like, freak out on us if we forget it's called a revenge? Revenge chance on tame fail 0. So there's no chance that Wenrosh will. But you know what? Muffalos are better, because muffalos, you can shear the muffalos, and you can use their muffalo fur to make nice. You can make nice clothes out of it. So who is a handler? McNeil's a handler. Wenrosh, you go up to 1. McNeil, I'm going to turn you off for now. So hopefully we don't make. Hopefully this is not a mistake. When Wenrosh goes in. Okay, so let's see if it works. It should work. Wait. This one is better. This one's better. Don't go here. Wenrosh. Yeah, tame that one. Oh, I'll be your friend. All right. We have a muffalo now. A female muffalo. We're going to put it in our pen. Hopefully our pen is still going to be nutritiously sound. What should we name our muffalo? Let's name our muffalo Monster. Because it's so it's like, it's not a monster. It's really nice. Okay, Nelson, you've done enough steel for now. Let's get this vent. So I think, yeah, let's see. Okay, it did definitely increase our nutrition consumption when we put this muffalo in there. But yeah. You know. This poor Garrelon tree. Lucius connected to it, and he's just a horrible Garrelon tree tender because he's just too busy. I should never have done that, because Lucius, I should just cut this tree down. It was a horrible idea for Lucius, because his plants 0. So that means when he does go to this tree, he's just like, he's supposed to be bonsai treeing it, like connecting with the tree, cutting it, caressing it like you do with trees, I guess. Instead, he's just probably hacking it with a, because he has no idea. He has no idea how to handle. See, look, plant 0. So he's connected with this tree. I think we're just gonna take it down. I'm sorry, tree. If we get another Garland tree, then we'll give it to Wanroish, who is good with plants. Yeah, that's what we'll do. So Nelson's room should be warm now. Oh crap! I want to do this conversion. Okay, we need to change her role. So we're going to turn McNeil into our Harmonix Sage. Our moral. Let's do it. That's awesome. Nelson's not part of this because he's not part of this religion. Lynx isn't part of the religion either. But she's still watching. All right. We need to get Lynx. I mean, her religion is not bad. She's a loyalist and a collectivist, so she's selfless and she's loyal to her friends. So her religion's great. McNeil's, Nelson's is fine. He's a transhumanist. By the way, I don't know if you saw, there's a solar flare, and all electrical devices get shut down. What's this Arctic celebration? Every year on the 15th of September, which you've already missed, archotechnists have a special celebration. Who are archotechnists? I thought he was hominid philosophy. Oh, okay, all right. So the hominid philosophy are referred to as archotechnists. So whatever. We're not celebrating Nelson's holiday. We don't celebrate whatever it's called, the Arctic celebration. Come on now. We celebrate. Do we even have a celebrations for Voltairism? Let's see. We have the Epiphany of Voltor on the 1st of April, May. Yeah, we'll celebrate that, but we don't celebrate other religions, holidays. Who do you think you are? Nelson. We're going to convert you. Hope this solar flare goes away. I don't know how long this lasts. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. I still haven't solved the security issue. But things are pretty smooth. I guess I'll quit playing. I'll quit this episode once we finish the multi-analyzer research, because Lucius is going to make short work of that. That's awesome. Let's harvest this Garland tree. So I just cut down a Garland tree. I think I cut it down. No, it's still not cut down yet. That we basically connected a Garland tree to somebody who hates plants. Now we have another Garland tree pod. We'll plant it and we'll give it to Wayne Royce, whose planting is really good. 11. And then we'll create a dryad. I don't know if you know what Garland trees do. They will sprout dryads. They can do all sorts of things. And I could even turn the dryad into a claw dryad that is like a security dryad. It will like attack people. So we got multi-analyzers. So I think it's probably best to research. Oh, we can actually already do gunsmithing. Blowback operation. We can do machine pistol, gun turrets. What's autocannon turrets? Precision rifling. Ooh, that's what we should do. Okay, for security reasons, we're going to do gas operation. And then we're going to get precision wiring so that we can build assault rifles, because we need to protect ourselves. This party is going to come to an end very quickly if we don't protect ourselves. And let's see, we need to build a multi-analyzer. Do we have enough? We don't have enough plasteel. Crap. We don't have enough components. Crap. Okay. So we're gonna have to build some more grow some more pot to sell, and we will probably have to trade with these Outlander unions, Shumla and Soundhope. Yep. Maybe they will trade with us. So our next step is going to be, so there's no way we can build the multi-analyzer. You know what? Instead of even doing gas operation, we don't need the multi-analyzer to do this. But man, there's so many priorities. I'm sorry. Let me think here. Let me think. Because I think in order to build an assault rifle, you need components. So we really need components. We need to be able to do fabrication. Where's fabrication? Did anyone see fabrication? Transport pod, autocannon, fabrication. I guess we could just go ahead and do this and do a fabrication bench. But you need a multi-analyzer in order to build to research the fabrication bench. Well, crap. Okay, so let's concentrate on some technology from the past. It's pemmican. I said I wanted to do pemmican. That will open up meat for us. For we'll be able to actually get meat and turn it into something that we can store for a long time and not put in our hopper. People can just eat the pemmican. It's good for traveling too. So, and honestly, Lucius will make short work of that. And I need to figure out a way of making some money because we're going to have to trade for these for plasteel. We need plasteel, and we need maybe Randy will be nice and drop us some plasteel from the sky. But we need plasteel, and we need some more components before we can build our multi-analyzer. But once we build our multi-analyzer, we'll be set. So, all right. Well, that was episode 14. Things are okay so far. Knock on wood. Thank you very much, and yeah, have a good day.